Welcome everyone to this morning's episode of the Kumite, brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends. Blossom, tell them about it.
Hey, so Raid Shadow Legends is a game, and there's codes for it. Check it out.
That's right. Raid Shadow Legends, now with codes.
Now with codes! Learn to code!
I love Blossom.
We got codes, bro!
If you have Amazon Prime or Twitch Prime, which is the exact same thing because they're owned by the same company, then you too can get a deal for Raid Shadow Legends with amazing graphics and all of the best gameplay you can ever imagine, etc. And
Also-
whatnot.
Etc.
Also, if you sign up right now for Tonka Prime on the Tonka website for the low price of $49.95, you will get a copy of Raid Shadow Legends for free! Woo, woo, woo. That's right. You sign up to Tonka Prime website for the price of $49.95, and you will receive within moments a link for you to download Raid Shadow Legends for nothing. Totally on us.
That's right, fam.
The
Sponsored
fucking
by your
bargain.
favorite morning show, The Morning Kumite, or Tonka Saw's Morning Kumite. The show that you are currently watching.
I hear people
High budget
asking,
stuff.
but wait, isn't Raid Shadow Legends free?
Who was in charge of
Who
budgeting
asked
this
that?
month?
Ban that person.
If
I
they
don't know
ask it,
questions
ban
I
them.
can't answer, so.
I don't like that question. Get it out of here. Get that motherfucker out of here. Do not suffer that fool.
Look. People getting in the way of the shit.
Raid Shadow Legends is the most dependable full-size luxury SUV on the market. So good.
And it is really climate friendly too.
It
You
is.
can get
It's
at
very,
least 2 miles to the gallon.
at least 2 miles to the Shadow Gallon. I like Kolofsky's Raid Shadow banning.
Does anyone know if NATO is still relevant in a post-Soviet Union?
I'm glad you asked.
You're not going to answer, or are you just
No, I
happy
don't
that
have an
asked?
answer.
Okay,
I'm
We're
glad
just all
you
glad
asked.
that you asked.
We're very glad you asked that question, but I do not have an answer to that question.
They must be relevant because they take our money?
We're hoping someday somebody will give us an answer. And, but we're not going to get the answer unless we keep asking.
In a post-NATO society. Right?
In a society post-NATO.
Post-NATO. Sans NATO.
Neonatal.
Neo-NATO, yeah. How do you feel about Neo-NATO?
I feel it's a bit underdeveloped.
Wow. Kolofsky is saying to Blossom, that is my question, you son of a wet bag of marbles.
What?
Wow.
Did he really say that shit? The fuck?
Did he really say that? Yeah, I think
He
he
did
said
too. What the fuck?
it. It was good. It was good. You get good
Sims
shit.
5 is announced, and it's gonna be. It's Blossom. Sims 5 is announced, and it's gonna have multiplayer. What the fuck? That sounds awful.
Yeah,
Why
especially...
Blossom
would I
doesn't
wanna
want
play
people
Sims
playing with
with
her
other
Sims. Don't touch my Sims.
Fuck off! Your Sims are not relevant in my storyline.
Don't
Get
let
outta
your
here.
Sim touch my Sim.
Especially when, according to MK Thales, Raid Shadow Legends protects all your pets from fleas and ticks. How can you compete?
Wow. How can you compete with that? That is a great question. How can one compete with something as grand as Raid Shadow Legends?
I mean, it cost me $30 to apply Frontline at least once a month.
The front line?
Yeah.
You're on the front line?
The Frontline
Shadow
war
Legends.
against fleas and ticks, yes.
Front line's a fucking thing. Okay. We made it full circle. We made it back here.
I don't know
I
what
would say it's more of a square.
I don't know what fleas and ticks are like where you live, but over here, naturally, they're much larger and venomous, and sometimes on fire.
Much larger and venomous, he says.
Yeah.
See, it's starting to feel like you're talking shit about it. Are you talking shit?
I'm not talking shit, I'm just saying
He was
you got
talking shit
pussified
earlier.
Animals.
Akujin was talking such shit earlier. Like, Vamp and I were just chilling in BC, having like girl time, talking about makeup, and I was like, "Yo, Vamp, like, I just got this like velvet mousse
Oh
lipstick,"
god.
and I was like, "Oh my god!" Like, it's one of the reasons why I love it is that it smells so good. It smells just like cake, and Akujin just goes, "Yeah, I bet you like cake, fat ass."
Wow!
This happened.
He went for it.
And guess what?
Action.
She does.
Dios.
She Nate Diaz.
Yeah.
Dios.
She lives it.
Wow, Blossom, he leaves it.
Oh, apparently I'm
She's
being
just
told to
sitting
bring
next to-
Lead3r in. Quick swap out, nobody will care.
Between who are
Remember-
you switching him with?
Apparently I'm supposed to be switched out with Lead3r, who's in the waiting room.
You're gonna switch with leader?
No, don't.
Oh, wait,
We're
you
gonna
left. I was
get
just about
rid
to
of
drag
you
him
and
in.
get leader.
No, get that out of here.
Wait, you hate leader?
I didn't say that.
Do you like Akujin?
Yes, that's why I want him to stay.
Wow! Somebody likes Akujin.
Even if he did call me a fat ass who eats too much cake.
Like 20 minutes ago.
It was just 20 minutes ago. A mere 20 minutes ago.
Slacker the Internet Nobody threw $1 to say, always remember, Blossom owes MK Thales $137.
She does.
I had to yell it because y'all capsed your name.
By the way, Slacker,
Fly the fuck out of here.
I made Mankind work on the game.
That's true, he did. I watched him do it.
Spent
And
a
you
lot of
missed
time with it, and I made it work.
Dude, oh my god. You fucking should have heard this motherfucker last night trying to talk about this shit. Like, he was trying to make himself sound like a fucking computer scientist. He was like,
This bitch.
it was like just like me and Tonka in the VC, and he's like, yeah, he goes, this is just what I do sometimes. I just like edit these games, and I gotta edit the numerical value. Except he didn't stutter over what he said.
Numerical?
None of us knew what the numerical value was. That's
Yeah,
how
that.
advanced into this shit he is.
Yeah, he was like, yeah,
Numerical value.
I gotta edit like numerical values and shit.
Numerical.
This is just what I do when I'm bored. It's like, you fucking are so full of shit. What the fuck? Why am
That is from a Happy Father's Day cake. You
Ha.
can tell.
Fat.
If you cut a Happy Father's Day cake just the right way, you can make your mother really mad.
It's ice cream cake too.
If there's any females around and you are at any place that has a Happy Father's Day cake, do not miss the opportunity to cut this piece and hand it to a lady.
There's too much icing on it.
You are missing the
Said
point.
no woman ever.
Yeah, nobody is ever going to be like, oh, too much icing.
No, I know what kind of icing that is. That icing's really good.
It's actually ice cream cake, so it's fine. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, it's Carvel ice cream cake.
Low fat.
Do you hear this shit?
Full fat.
Wow.
I don't even care. I love Carvel ice cream
Full
cake.
of
I'll eat the
fat.
whole thing.
That's what you had for your
Rico's
birthday,
in the
wasn't
chat.
it?
Did someone
Yeah.
say fat?
Rico, look, ice cream cake.
The half fat cake. You can get this on Father's Day. You hand the cake to the father, but then you make sure you get to make this cut, or else you will see the women in the room go to cut the cake and make sure that this cut is impossible. I'm not kidding with you.
Yeah, they'll go right down the middle of that.
They'll go
Diagonal.
right down the middle of this so nobody gets this piece of cake. Make sure you get in there. Get your shit in, lad.
My fat ass will eat the candy letters.
Just saying. If you want to replicate the half fat cake,
Which
gotta
is
go
a
the
joke
distance.
you can play. You don't need to have any sort of sense of humor, or
you don't have to have shit
you just need
other
a
than a Happy
knife.
Father's Day. Yeah. You need the Happy Father's Day cake, and all you got to do is see, here you go, and walk away.
And then
You don't even have to look
funny.
at them. Yeah,
Oh.
you will know. You don't even have to look at them. You can hand them the cake and turn around and walk off, and you know that you fucking nailed it.
Boom.
Nothing they can do. This is an irrecoverable burn.
Wreck.
If they try to come up to you and give you shit after this, it's like, whoa, man, I just gave you some cake. What's going on? What's wrong? Why are you freaking out? And they look like a massive asshole. This is
Because they
good
are.
shit. This is good shit. So,
On a related note, Slacker the Internet Nobody threw $1 to say fatty fatty 2x4 can't fit through the kitchen door.
wow. I haven't heard that since I was like 6.
I don't know if I'm getting shit or recognition for knowing the brand of whatever ice cream cake that is.
Probably both. It's fine. Nobody minds. But good shit. I haven't heard that fucking rhyme since I was young. So
And it still tastes just as good now as it did back then.
it kind of does. That just took me back, man. Just hearing it took me back.
MK saying, yeah, I'm kind of craving ice cream cake too. If I had $137, I could probably get some.
I believe that. Somebody stole $137 from MK Thales Blossom, and I think that's fucked up. I wish they wouldn't have done it. It's sad stuff. What the fuck?
What is this?
All of a sudden,
Justice
what
for
is that?
MK Thales.
That the crowd
Oh.
went wild, but I really don't know what they were thinking. It was just
Crowd went wild about something.
chaos.
Okay, so I have now noticed that Tommy is on the screen. Is
Who?
this a favor to Fowl, or did he come for the cake?
What do you think? Look at that face.
I don't know.
Came for the cake.
I'm
Okay,
screenshotting this and sending it to
got
someone.
you. Screenshot it, send it to whoever. Killing it. By the way, take a wild guess who the producer is today. It's the wildest guess. Anybody got one? Anybody in here? Anybody?
Eh?
Jacob said foul. There you go. I'll be damned. Blossom, foul. Like, people are cutting the duck. They all think it's the duck.
Is
What
it
the fuck?
Tonka?
Sucker said Tonka. Why would he say Tonka? I just asked about what was on the screen that I didn't see. Baba said Akujin or the duck.
It's But
Is it me? Said Fakest. Is it me?
Is it? Is there something you need to tell us, Fakers?
Bro. It is hashtag ops, says Hey Man Nice Shot. The man who would know ops if he saw it. Today's producer is actually Akujin. But everybody thought it was Fowl.
Ding 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 ding. If you guessed
What about
Akujin-
today's show? Rings of Fowl. Oh, you brought up the if you guessed Akujin. You should have slowly brought up you and then a little duck and then
I do love cake, so
you love cake.
I could see them get
Is that what got you?
impression. Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh. What is that? Hold on, there's raid. There's raid in the chat.
All right, I'm back.
No, the fuck you're not. We're canceling you today, Blossom.
Honestly, why would you say that? Like, you know that I carry the show. So, like,
Bastard Beast did tell me that. You're right. I
Oh,
was
did he?
told that.
hey, look, it's Akujin on the screen. When did that happen?
Well, we had a thing where people were guessing who was the producer of the show today. And I shit you not, Blossom. Most of them guessed that it was Fowl.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
They were not correct.
Yeah, I'm producing it today. I'm just kidding.
Correct
Tonka will
answer.
give me the stream key.
I don't think I've never even seen the stream key for this channel. I think
Give me the
it's
stream key. It's fine.
Vamp and
I'm
Akujin
gonna
guard the
guess
stream
it.
key from me. I know less about channels that I'm on than anybody else. Everybody else knows more about the channels that I'm on than I
You
do.
want to know your metrics?
Probably not. That sounds like a lot of numbers, a lot of views. That is not my show.
I offered one time, but Vamp yelled at me.
You got yelled at?
Yeah.
Wow.
She's mean.
They heavily guard this shit.
Can I produce it next? I produce
Probably.
my own show.
You produce your own show?
Mm-hmm.
That thing was not big enough.
Yeah, that's got to be bigger, Akujin. I was looking at the
Yeah.
screen. That is one tiny Molyneux.
Alright.
But I did notice
All right, I
that Slacker
fixed
had
it.
said
Send it
that
again.
you need to pay back that $137 so the MK Thales can get some cake. I did notice that. That was in there.
Oh my god. I
Alright.
didn't fucking ask for that shitty art, nor am I gonna pay for it.
Wow!
What are
Holy
you,
shit.
Optic? Get the fuck out of
Oh!
here.
Jesus!
Oh, it's always got to be about optic, doesn't it, Blossom?
That's right, Fowl. Everything needs to be relevant to Optic in some way, shape, or form.
Mainly form. You give a girl hooves and she doesn't forget it. Oh,
I
don't know, this is-
Weirdly
could
enough.
have used that money for groceries.
Yeah.
I could have bought groceries.
You know how much
But
cake she
it's-
could have bought for that?
Yeah, do you know? Fucking Betty Crocker cake mix was on sale that week. I could have been stocked for life.
5 fucking...
And instead I
Minutes.
got hooves.
I could have been filling my fat ass with cupcakes.
No, she stopped and
Do
gave
you
up
think-
mid-sentence and just said hooves.
Did you think these fucking ass cheeks just fucking happened? Do you know how many cakes I ate? Do you know how many
don't
nights I
just-
spent crying
You don't just wake
on
up
my floor eating cake
with an ass like that.
for that ass? I want that ass.
Angela Rainey said, wow, and here I was about to say, let Blossom have a produce. But now, no way. Hashtag pay the man his money.
I fucking hate this like fucking stupid shit. Like what the fuck? I'm so sick
Yeah.
and tired of getting betrayed by this community. Like it's
Yeah, you should totally lead the show again. Just quit.
all right.
You know?
All
been a
right.
while.
You want me to leave, Fowl?
Alright.
Sure.
Do you-
Okay.
Take your stand.
Take a stand! God damn. Just take a stand.
Guys, Fowl wants me to leave, and he's kind of the alpha around here, so I should probably listen.
I didn't even realize that. Wow. I'm the alpha? Whoa.
Did a fight just happen? Are we about to... Do I need popcorn? You tell me.
Yeah, I'm cutting a promo on Fowl
That's
right
what
now.
I'm saying.
I'm gonna fire Miss Carrie his ass into Pro South.
The alpha duck.
It hurts, but it's funny, you know. It's one of those things, you know.
Quack, quack, motherfucker.
Penchilla says, pay the man him money. Pay this him. He him. Pay this he him. Hashtag 137 isn't alone. And there is now a hashtag of Vince McMahon getting got by Rikishi.
Hashtag.
This
Not a
is
hash.
basically
Also
what,
known as a GIF.
Yeah, that's a gift. The hashtag was in the chat. I was very confused.
basically what Blossom just did to MK. Oh, you want that 137? Well, why don't you just eat this ass with a spoon?
I fucking hate everything.
I hate everything he says.
Wow.
Chad Duck versus Virgin Blossom.
Well, okay, now they want me and Akujin to leave. Akujin can't leave or the show will end. So
Yeah, that's true.
I guess it's just me.
I could still leave.
Give me the stream key. Give me the stream key.
But when you say it like that,
Dude, is she selling you on it?
no, she's just creeping me out.
I'm sorry.
Did you say
She's
you were
trying
sorry?
to buy it. You're selling it. You're gonna actually pay for the stream key now, and you sell all this money to MK Fails.
I didn't buy nothing. Oh, that's a good video.
Good time.
Punish that said kick Blossom and Akujin and then get leader. Get rid of both of
Blossom
them.
stand Akujin and declared no leader.
She did do
But
that.
I mean, I honestly only said that because I felt sorry for Akujin. Like, nobody ever stands up for him.
Why is that?
Aw, you pity him. Aw.
That
So
sounds
sweet.
mean.
You can
It
say
sounds
it sounds mean all you want, but I ain't gotta like turn down pity. Especially sex.
What?
I mean, I'd still be a virgin if it wasn't for pity.
I don't think we're
I would
on
still
the
be
same
a
road. I
virgin.
don't.
If
What?
it wasn't for pity. That is a hell of a phrase.
Huh.
Did you get that from a movie? Or did you just...
I've decided to change my mind. I think that we should replace leader with
Now we need to replace leader? He's not even
Or-
here yet.
or you know what I mean.
Replace
What?
Akujin with leader.
You heard
That's
it.
what
She
she's
wants
saying.
to replace leader. So
I want to replace Akujin with leader. That's what I meant to say.
Man, nobody sticks up for leader. What the fuck? It's bullshit, Blossom.
I think he's an alright kid.
Why is it on my shoulders? Like,
You're trying to replace leader for no reason. He hasn't even been here yet.
Yes, yeah, he isn't even on the fucking show yet. She's like, I think we should.
he was
replace
in the
leader.
waiting room. He was like in the building.
Yeah, and you told us not to bring him in. What do you
Well,
have against him, anyways?
Why do people listen to me? You should know by now not to listen to anything I say.
She has a good point. And now Blossom understands why people don't stick up for the train more often.
Yeah, I mean, you fucking stick up for a guy once, and he thinks you're gonna fuck him. Like, that's not how that works.
actually not what I said.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hundreds of Facus, amazing storylines in PvP, has just changed to sponsorless Facus and says time to find a new gimmick. Apparently Raid Shadow Legends as they pulled the plug on Facus in the chat. Press F for that deal. Had a great sponsorship deal going with them after his rousing success with Bad Boys for Life. Blossom was attacking it before he gets in the ring. That's true, Bobbot.
That didn't happen.
But you did though.
Well, I didn't mean to. Just fucking get off my back, would you? Fuck.
I don't know why you're being like this to him. I don't know. It's messed up. I don't think he's ever done anything to you, and you're hurling rocks at him, and he's not even here yet.
Can't even defend himself.
Uh-oh.
Don't say that. What's wrong?
Okay. I have seen a thing posted by Nico. Apparently, Nintendo Switch ports for a couple of games may be delayed, guys, because physical copies of games coming from China are being impacted by the coronavirus.
Can a virus survive that long not on a host?
It doesn't matter whether they can or not. They've seen it in The Simpsons, so they believe it. The answer is no.
If this thing starts impacting video games, you will see an uprising. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Wait, Slack of the Internet Nobody is saying Blossom owing money, backstabbing the train. All she does is make things and hurt emotions. Take things and hurt emotions. Wow. That is a harsh indictment, but it seems to be one
It's
backed
not.
up in fact.
It's not my fault if you get offended. Like, what am I supposed to do? Like, fucking kiss it better?
Wow.
Well, I'm
Leader
not.
said in the chat he needs a platform to defend himself.
Alright, he can come on then.
I mean, are you sure though? I mean, you've already slammed the door in his face once.
It was just once. It's not as bad as like 7 times or something.
It's not as bad
Slammed
as
the
like
door in
7
his
times.
face, said to replace him.
That was an accident. My brain glitched. It said it backwards. It's not my
Your
fault.
brain glitched.
Are you saying you're
Computers can
dyslexic?
glitch. Like, I don't understand.
You don't understand. Could you
Do you
possibly
need me to
understand
keep
in the
talking
future?
and continue to carry the show, or like is anybody else going to contribute? There's fucking 5 people here.
Duck?
Duck?
I'm supposed to have a comment on him understand her and just
Well, his Discord thing keeps blinking. I thought he was
He's
saying
glitching
something.
too. He can't even fucking.
Well, I thought he was saying things and I just couldn't hear it. He was blinking.
No.
Discord is inefficient. What? Oh, is it? Why is the sad cat here again? Why? It's a sad cat. The face is fucking hilarious, though. It's all fucked up on it. Anyway, what happened to the leader cat? Oh, wow. Did you see that there is a $137 Stefan Molyneux in the chat? Have
You
seen
can
that?
fucking make all the memes and graphics you want. You're still not getting money. So, I mean,
Oh, somebody made a blossom cake.
oh, that kitty is so cute.
That's leader right now.
Aw,
That's great.
It's go time.
now I feel bad.
Fight, fight, fight.
Who you want him to fight? What did he do? I don't even know if he wanted to fight. He just said he just got in the waiting room.
Guys?
Boss, look, listen how nice and Australian he is. How you doing today, guys? See, he's a nice guy. Boss is trying to replace him on the show. He's not even here yet.
No, I like Akujin. Don't replace Akujin with me. I need him here, so that way I can like come in with like the fire, and everyone thinks I'm good, and then I just like back out before I don't know. I get boring again. People stop liking me.
So when are you gonna start doing that?
Ooh.
Ow. Wow.
Jesus. Just everybody just got their knives out as soon as this guy walks in. What did he do?
I don't know. I felt the tension before I even came in. I felt that there was a little bit of anxiety in the room.
Hmm?
Or that's
Why you
just
wa-
me.
Why you guys so anxious with leader? Are you afraid he's
Yeah,
gonna
guys,
take
come
the
on.
cake? He's gonna talk about your hooves?
Wait, this means I get less cake?
This means you get less cake, yeah.
I don't like
You need to
this.
get real later.
I don't like this either.
I
gonna be
need
a
a
fight.
specific amount of cake.
Like all of it.
Designated amount of cake. A very certain number must be reached. A quota of cake, if you will. Jesus. Well, leader, you tried to get in a few days ago because you wanted to talk to Akujin. Is
Yeah.
that still the thing?
Yeah, sure. What is
Okay.
it? Akujin.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard yesterday, by the way, but I brought it up. I said, well, leader was trying to talk to you the other day. He said, oh, I heard what that motherfucker said when I was helping. So apparently he knows what you said. So you won't have to rephrase it too much. But
All right, Akujin.
go ahead.
Akujin.
Hmm.
Just Akujin, buddy pal, friend.
Hmm.
Tell me what you think
Compadre.
about coronavirus, buddy.
What?
Conrad. What do you think about the novel coronavirus going out of China? Tell me about
I
that.
think it's very novel.
Very novel.
Yes.
Is he an accuser? Accuser of the brethren.
Oh dear.
Go ahead. Go
You
on.
gotta
Akujin.
give us a little. You gotta give us a little bit more than that, mate. Come on. Let's. What do you
You gotta
think
be a
about the
little bit
latest
more
statistics?
specific than that.
All right. Okay. All right. Well, I guess. What do you think? We're all gonna die because of the coronavirus? Think the government's gonna shut down, buddy? There'll be fire in the streets.
Possibility. Unlikely. But
Unlikely.
I would say based on the balance of probabilities, no. But it depends on the way things go. I mean, if they keep going the way that they're going,
Reckless evil.
Did you see what happened with the deaths the other day? They like jumped by like a fourth. Like China, there's like suddenly like a whole lot of people are dying in China.
5 new cases just sprung up in New Zealand. Fucking in Queensland overnight. So we have 14 cases in Australia now.
Yeah, but
There's
that's in Queensland.
563 deaths. Over 28,000 infected.
28,000, mate. That's a little bit conservative, don't you think? Are you taking the Chinese Communist Party's numbers? Are you?
Unfortunately, we don't have a choice. We don't have our own boots on the ground, so we have to rely on their filtered and minimized version of events.
I ain't relying on shit that comes out of China. They say 28,000, there might as well be 100,000 as far as I'm concerned.
There's something to be said about that.
So what is it? So what do you think's going to happen when it spreads? Because like,
You
have
know,
I?
The
Sorry.
the Chinese
I don't
doctor who tried to raise the alarm about the coronavirus outbreak, he just died yesterday.
Let me guess. He was like thrown in a political prison camp.
No,
Did he know the
Talking
Clintons?
too much?
he was trying to raise the warning bells about the coronavirus outbreak, but the Communist Party controlled newspaper wasn't letting him speak, and now Dr. Li who is only 34, was declared dead at 3 a.m. yesterday. He died of the coronavirus.
So
From
you
what?
think that it's actually like you think that the Chinese government, the government of Chinese Communist Party, has been holding out on us. They've been lying to the rest of the world. They've been keeping a bit. They've been holding back the
No, they
information about how
wouldn't do
fucking
that.
good
They
it is.
Hold on,
wouldn't do
alright.
that. They
Hold on.
haven't done that.
Hey, wouldn't-
Hold on, everybody, calm down. Everybody
Okay.
chill for a second. I did spot a contradiction. You said a minute ago that you would trust nothing that comes from the Chinese government. And now you are saying that they could not be lying to the rest of the world.
No. Okay, so I was just playing that up for a little bit of effect. I actually don't really trust what comes out of the Communist Party.
Okay,
I'm just
okay.
being a little bit entertaining. My apologies.
He's
Did come
being
off
a
as
bit.
Well, no, I was trying to figure out what was in the conversation. I'm just saying.
No, he was
Alright.
being
Go ahead.
facetious.
The
Game
new
back
guy-
on.
The new guy's not very consistent. I think he needs a smaller piece of the cake.
Oh,
I
less
see.
cake. Less cake.
All right, but who gets my piece of the cake then? That's the question.
Well, obviously the one who needs it most, Blossom's ass.
Akujin.
Terrible.
Oh, that's fucking great.
No cake for Vamp.
I'll maybe share if you're good.
So I'm getting nothing.
You have to behave.
What do you
or
need?
you get
What are you gonna do with cake, Vamp? You're just gonna burn it off in 3 seconds anyway.
I need a lot of calories to keep this going.
So,
So,
what do you think the coronavirus is leading? You obviously don't think it will lead to unrest in the streets or any of that kind of stuff.
I think if you're in the US, Australia, most of Western Europe, I think you'll be fine. I think it'll be like a bad. I think it'll be like a bad flu that sort of like is going to cross the land and people will die from it. But I think we'll be fine. I think that countries at risk are ones which are overpopulated. Their healthcare systems aren't well funded.
define
and
at
that
risk.
Did you see that report
Define
where
at
they're
risk.
saying that? Well, hold up. Both of you, I would say, did you see the other report coming out where more people are saying that it only targets Asians?
I didn't see any report. I seen Ninja say that in chat, but I haven't seen him provide any sources.
I don't think Ninja said that in chat. Somebody else had said it in chat last time, but then I saw people started posting links to different people saying it. I was like,
I
what?
highly doubt that's true because, like, unless this was the Chinese Communist Party trying to literally, this is conspiracy theory talk here. But say if we grant you that hypothesis, if any other country did that, countries like the United States at least consider a biological attack a form of like nuclear weapon strike, and it's one which they will respond with nuclear weapons with. So it would be like taking the gloves off if it was a foreign power doing this. So I mean, I doubt unless they're trying to like crowd control themselves and I don't know, man. Like I don't see like even the Chinese. You'd have to be fucked up to be like, there's too many Chinese people here right now. and and you being Chinese and want to design a virus to kill your own people.
That's what I was saying the other day, is that if that is the case, that's going to be next level. I don't know, atrocity shit. Like, that's
And I mean,
you can't do that, and people are gonna call for something to happen because you did that. It's not gonna fly. So, if it becomes discovered that that's what happened, that's going to be violent. There will be violence.
To
absolutely.
fair, I mean, at this
I do not.
stage, I'm expecting most of the infections to be of Asian descent, because these are most of the people that would be traveling to and from China in the Wuhan district. I mean, like the one just came back, first British national. He's an unnamed Chinese student from York University. Who was traveling in Asia, traveling over there. So I don't imagine that Wuhan was a great tourism center of,
Akujin, I'm pretty sure that Wuhan is filled with white people. I'm not sure what you're talking about there, buddy.
Yeah, there's a lot of English-speaking people in China.
That doesn't mean white.
Yeah, that's not how nationality works.
Oh yeah, sorry. Just it's not filled with a lot of Asians. It's mostly just white people there. I swear that's how that province rolls, mate. Sorry, I'm trying to be facetious, but I'm just failing at it right now. I completely agree with what Akujin's saying. It's like majority of cases are from China. China is predominantly Asian, and so it makes sense that most of the people are.
I think I know the problem. What do you define as white?
What is white?
I'm not doing
what
this
you guys
again.
What do I define as white?
Sure.
Sure. I guess if Western European descendants with the I mean I guess I'm not that picky. You could, if you're from Western Europe, if you've got a descendant from there, I guess you'd be white. I don't know. Yeah.
You actually got him to try to define what white was. You did
Richard Spencer wouldn't even do that shit.
You just won.
Well, I mean, I guess I did.
No, I meant Fowl.
Leader doesn't get the meme. Oh, okay. It's a meme.
Leader doesn't get the meme.
Leader doesn't get the meme. There you go.
That's fucked up. I can't believe you got him to answer that. But what is white though? He's like, this is white. Wait, he did it. He went for it. It's fine. I don't think it's too big of a thing. So you agree with Akujin for the most part about the coronavirus then?
Yeah, for the most part. I just don't think.
I remember you shitting on me the other day. So why don't you come at me with the areas that you think that I was wrong about, or
Oh.
I mean, I just don't feel as if the West is going to crumble from this. I think that countries which are going to suffer majorly are ones which have large populations and small population area density, so large population to area.
And
those are the ones. This on what? Basing this on it hasn't outside of a few isolated incidents. We're not seeing an outbreak everywhere else. It's mostly been contained to China.
Yet. I mean, our numbers have been increasing every single day, as is every single other country that has been affected.
All right. But in China, there's a number of factors which are making it worse.
It's an exponential growth, right? It started out with 40 people in China. 3 months ago, there was 40 people. Now there's 28,000.
Yeah, sure, but that's how anything grows. You got 40 people in with these huge lunar festivals where they cram almost hundreds of thousands of people into these tiny, tiny spaces where everyone breathes and touches each other, and they go to these large lunar festivals. Of course, the thing's going to spread like crazy. Then when people get sick, they go to the hospital. So okay, it's fine for the first couple of times.
I guarantee you, it's going to be much harder for this thing to spread in Western nations where we have good medicine, good healthcare, strong quarantine procedures. However, it is still continuing to do so.
Dude, the West is fucked. We're not going to be able to
I do think we have a chance of stopping it in our countries. However, if it gets out of control...
It's like, alright, so I mean, like, how's it going to, like, look, let's look at Australia. Let's look at Australia for a moment. How's it going to, like, get out of control here? How? We've got the area density, we've got, like, the largest population area density on the planet. I mean, like, say we did have, like, a small scare of coronavirus, right? Everyone just hides indoors.
You mean like you mean like the new 5 ones that came yesterday from a primary school in Queensland?
Yeah, alright, but... Sure, but those 5 people in Queensland
and
can't
he passed it on to 4 other children, and now there's 5 kids in Queensland primary school that have the coronavirus. How many do you think they infected? The thing has an R naught of 4.
No, it has an R naught of 2.
No, it does not.
When did they change this? Is my statistics like did it go up? It had an R naught of 2.5.
You're using the Chinese. The Chinese said it had an R naught of 2.
No. But this is what the World Health Organization has said.
No, they put it at 3.6 to 4. I don't think you've been keeping up with
that.
This.
I haven't looked. I mean, I know this is like a daily thing, but I haven't checked today. If that makes sense.
You didn't need to check today. It's been that for a few days. I don't think you know what you're talking about.
Ooh.
So, why don't you keep your arguments to some place where you can be effective, like hypotheticals?
All right, Akujin. Like, you say there's an R naught of 4. I don't doubt you, buddy. But let's. Where can I find it?
I don't doubt you, but I'm gonna have to check that.
Let's say this. Go on.
You don't I
don't think you're a liar. I have Google.
Use it.
What would he type into Google?
I trust his judgment on this. I trust his judgment that he has Google. I heard that's an effective way to find out things.
Fucked up.
Sure, but I mean, like, Google searching the R naught of a virus is just pretty fucked up. I'm not gonna lie. It's not something that is like, oh, wait, you're talking about the R naught of the coronavirus? Oh, buddy, I've got you covered. No, I don't. It's not something that's well searched.
Bro, do you even Google?
Google. Oh, fuck. Just wait for it. We'll see. I don't know. Place your bets, guys. Do you think Akujin's number is going to have something behind it, or do you think that Lead3r was correct in his assumption of 2?
Well, it was 2.5 when I last checked, but that was like a couple
well, it's not
days
fair
ago.
to say assumption either. If you'd checked, is it Lead3r's numbers that he found that are good with the 2.5, or?
Well, I'm seeing different places having different numbers. I just found one. TheConversation.com saying that it's 2.75.
Ah. I'm pretty sure.
Actually,
I'm
no,
pretty
they
sure
were
Akujin.
talking about the SARS pandemic.
Oh.
Psych.
Fucking, we go to I go to the World Health Organization.
A number of groups.
Download.
A number of groups have estimated the R naught for the coronavirus somewhere between 1.5 and 3.5. Scientists from the Chinese Academy of Science Institute estimate the R naught to be much higher at 4.08.
Well, what did I say about those China statistics, buddy? We don't trust those. But no, listen, I'm fine. Yeah, sure. Like,
no, what
I'm
we
happy.
agreed
It's just
is that they downplay things.
yeah. Listen. This is what I'll say. Right? I'll say I'll agree it's above 2. Whether it's like I'm not like it could very well be 4. I wouldn't be surprised if it was this number. I just don't think anyone has come to this this conclusion yet. And like most viruses, right, have like an R, or like most flus out there have an R naught of like 1.2, 1.1, 1. Like it's not something that is if you go north of 1, then it starts like
most other viruses.
All right. But here's the main problem. This is what I've been trying to explain to you the entire time. Like this Wu province shit, this coronavirus in China is like they are not dealing with this very effectively. The hospitals they've got, they're all over capacity. There is like they are only treating people who are literally on death's door. The what is it? You've had these extremely large up until this point festivals with like people packed shoulder to shoulder. So like if there was an ideal way to spread a virus, up until the quarantine hit, that was it. So like my point is that what I'm trying to say is that I think that the Wu province is a poor example to base how this thing is going to play out in Western countries specifically, because we do have like decent healthcare. Our hospital systems are for the most part well funded. You know, I feel as if it's like a poor way to sort of like judge. We're not going to know what this thing does until it hits the West. But that being said, if this thing goes to India, it'll be the same case. It'll be like the Wu province, like everywhere. Or Africa, like high population densities, low medical facilities. That's where like the burn's gonna happen. But like I'm not on board like panic at the moment, because I don't think the conditions in China are the same as everywhere else. Like I don't think like yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's my fire. That's where I disagree with you at.
Okay, so the conditions of China, a third world country, are different to Australia, which has one of the best medical systems in the world.
Don't go calling China a third world country. They're not a third world country. But, you know, sure. I agree. That's basically it. But don't call them a third world country.
They basically have third world fucking healthcare. And you know the reason why they eat fucking everything that moves in China? Because they're so used to starving. Because of communism. They are developing at best.
The Chinese are going to like
they have
break
a developing
out those exotic
country,
tiger balls.
second world country
They're going
at
to
best.
crush that down into a powder. They will snort it into themselves, and then they'll be cured. It'll be great, and they'll have the vitality of a young lioness. I believe.
That fucked me up when he said that the other day. He just asked me if I'd ever snorted tiger balls. I was like, wait, what?
But have you though?
Have you?
Fuck no.
I didn't know that was a thing. Like I knew that people did weird shit, would take pills or whatever, but
I may have had the occasional cougar, you know, manhandle itself and snorted a bit of pussy,
but
I didn't have a choice about that. I was trapped in a cave.
okay. That's also that story.
That's.
Did you hear about that?
Sorry.
No, did you hear about that story? We talked about it yesterday. Did you hear about it?
I don't think I did.
For about 20 minutes, we talked about a man who had sex with a mountain lion.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, the mountain lion story.
And then it was not real. And it said it wasn't real on the article.
Are you still butthurt about that, Ninja? Really?
Where's Ninja?
Fucking in the chat. Going on again about that one time the other day when I called him a cokehead.
That one time the other day when I called him...
Fucking Akujin!
I love the way he just worded that.
Why did you do that, Akujin?
That one time the other day.
It only happened one time. I called this guy a heroin addict. Fuck, man. Come on. It's just like you just need to grow up. You're too soft, mate.
Are you? Was I lying? Am I wrong? Or are you?
I don't know. I
just
can't
mad
stick up for
I
Ninja.
said something? Because you were doing what Lead3r did today. You were like coming at me with.
What did I do?
Oh, you came in here and you're like, oh no, you don't know anything about this. Blah blah blah.
No, I didn't say you didn't know anything about this, Akujin. I just disagree with you that it's all fucking it's all going to be doom and gloom here in the West.
So what you're
That's
saying?
all.
I never said the world was gonna end.
No,
I
said
to say
I
is
didn't
that
say
he is
that
a
either.
cokehead.
That's it.
My popcorn's done. What?
All right.
Go ahead.
I never said Ninja was a bad person. I never said I don't like him.
He just does a little bit of coke here.
I just
and there,
commented on
maybe on the ring.
his proclivity for imbibing cocaine as opposed to reading the science on what's going on with Corona.
Wait. What?
Whoa there, bud. Whoa.
Okay. So, you are mad at him.
I'm not mad at him.
Okay, you are not mad at him, but you called him a cokehead because of the coronavirus stuff.
No, he was doing his usual stick where everything I say he just shits on, even though he knows nothing about it.
Mm-hmm.
But
He doesn't.
I wasn't having it this
mean it.
time with the whole coronavirus stuff because I've been keeping.
Is it very near and dear to your heart?
It is.
Was he picking on you something fierce?
Yes.
Something fierce.
I had to stick up for me.
I think Ninja's a good boy.
I also think Ninja's a good boy. However, he picked.
Listen,
He
Akujin.
bullied me.
Listen, buddy.
On the chat.
Listen, Akujin. I got something to tell you. Australians won't be so cocky once they get the coronavirus over there.
Wow.
You just wait. God is angry.
He is.
You're gonna get that.
He's punishing
You're
all
gonna
of
get
us
that-
for our sins with the coronavirus.
Is that what's happening?
No.
This is about God and cocaine. Everybody goes silent. I'm for real though.
The realization sets in. Everyone just realizes what we're actually talking about.
I don't know what we're talking about right now. I think we gotten off track.
You haven't been praying enough, Akujin. That's what.
I
have
Number
I've
one
fallen off the
Akujin
path.
stan. Fakest. You have a fan.
Fuck yeah. About time I got one.
Let's go, chat. This Akujin fan stat is the best.
It's great. You're doing great, Akujin.
Bob, but what if China are spiking coke with coronavirus? Well, as we actually seen this article the other day about how cocaine kills the coronavirus, so that wouldn't work. Don't ask me what website it came from, because it doesn't matter. Fact is, it was on the internet and I read it.
Is that like that's the hallmark of quality for you right now? Read it on the internet. No.
Yeah, pretty much.
Usually, he usually
Pretty much.
he usually
Okay.
gets his info from Alex Jones. I mean, doesn't really matter at that point.
Wow. That's kind of mean.
But also kind of true. I mean, I can't really
Also
deny it.
And also here, chewing on Tide Pods gives you immunity, said Caesar.
I haven't heard
I don't know
that
if
one.
Caesar's being honest.
Well, he's on the internet and he said it.
People don't lie on the internet.
Why would they? There's no incentive.
Okay. There is that bit of incentive. But just to you two more or less agree on the coronavirus. Just one of you thinks it's going to have a bigger impact than the other. Right.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know. I don't know his position. Really, I don't know.
I mean, okay, Akujin. My position is that the anywhere that's not the West is probably fucked. Japan, South Korea, they'll probably be fine. But unless they've got a really good healthcare system in place, what I say is that if they've got a high population density, that's not good. If they've got a high population density and a poor healthcare system, that's where the problems start to roll in. That's where you know, those what do they call them? So I don't know, the people who work at funerals will be working overtime. That's what I say. But as for the West, we'll be fine. We'll get a couple of cases. Akujin will come down with the sniffles, and then after that, you know, he'll get over it. We'll be good. He'll go to an ICU bed. It'll be gravy, baby. We'll be fine. Don't even worry about it.
Did you just wish the coronavirus on Akujin?
That's exactly what he did.
That's what he did. He did it. Did it. Oh wow, what is this on screen?
This is dedicated to my boy MK, who's out there, you know, trying to get what's owed.
Trying to get what's owed. Watch Blossom and her giant 5-head, or she'll steal $137 from you and call your art trash.
What? Oh no.
I didn't fucking ask that.
You didn't ask what?
I didn't ask for this.
Oh.
So don't give it to me.
I think it's been given to the world.
Do you honestly think I asked somebody to make me look like a hot air balloon? No.
No,
And he's not getting any money.
I think that happened naturally. I think that was genetics.
Wow. Wow.
MK also claims to have an actual written contract.
Well, at least Adrian's nice to me.
No, Adrian said you're beautiful.
Yeah,
he's a big hot air balloon enthusiast. No,
I don't like it.
Yeah, it's good. Not all of us can be keg. I was gonna say egg. Not all of us can be like egg-shaped kaiju. Whatever the fuck you're doing there.
Whatever the fuck I'm doing there?
It's an interesting gimmick you got going on. I'll say that.
Well, it looks like you're squaring off with Godzilla.
If you look at the bottom of it, you can see like a pair of eyes.
Mm-hmm.
That's where the lasers come from.
At the bottom.
This is honestly abuse.
No. We're big fans of you as an aspiring kaiju.
Well, how come nobody
We've
gives
always
me jobs
supported your
then?
movie career. Ever since you told us about Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck was going to give you a job.
And we supported you. Still do.
Mm-hmm.
We believe in you, Blossom.
We look forward to the Batman Kaiju movie.
I can't wait till you get to Hollywood. I can't imagine how much money you could steal from them.
That's
That was
fucked up.
really mean.
Gotta be at least 300.
At least, you say? What's America's darkest moment? The coronavirus, Pelosi ripping the speech, or that time Obama didn't wear a flag pin?
Obama.
People in America were pretty fucked up about the tearing of the paper.
That's pretty fucked up, dog. I'm tore up about that. It hurt me.
Oh,
Right in my soft spot.
he's tore up about it. You get it? He did the thing.
I think I shed a tear.
Now, we have an interesting thing to look at before we get done today. Today will only be about 2 hours. But I wanted to look at it in Lead3r since you can look at it with us too. Now, Akujin, I told you specifically, do not look at a thing.
I didn't look.
And you didn't look.
I'm a good. I do as I'm told. And I get head pats.
Oh. This fucking guy. I think you should look.
Don't do it. It's a trap.
I think you should go look. And there are 3 videos. But the main one is the first one.
He told you not to look. Don't do it.
No, go look now.
No, don't. He said not to.
Okay, so.
Hmm.
Alright, so. I'll just download these and then play them. I guess we're all going to be viewing these, right?
Yeah, well, the first one. Mainly. The other 2 are kind of funny, but the first one got to be heard. Look, but don't stare, said Caesar. Yeah, that.
Isn't the expression look but don't touch?
Usually.
Fucking
But
hit
everybody
one
around here
day,
has real staring
and he's
problems.
already telling us what our rules. Blossom was right about this guy.
Ooh. You're trying to replace him again?
I'm just supporting Blossom.
Look, the whole time.
Akujin, what did I do to you, buddy? Huh. I thought we were gonna be friends.
We are friends.
Yes.
Friends.
When?
We're good old internet pals. Butterinos.
That even.
You can hear the uncomfortableness in his voice. Oh no.
Play Boomerang together. How do you play Boomerang? What are the rules of Boomerang?
You throw the boomerang at their head, and then you laugh. Hard.
Wow. As an Australian, did they teach you as a child how to use a boomerang?
They do not.
No,
Is it like riding a
don't
bike
need-
in the States?
No, it's inherited genetically. We don't need to be taught.
Hmm. Do you know how to boomerang, Akujin?
Fucking oath I know how to boomerang.
Hmm?
Fucking oath I know how to boomerang.
Is that the phrase, know how to boomerang?
No.
I don't think so. It sounds funny. It sounds weird. Do you even boomerang, bro?
Are we gonna watch something?
Yeah, I'm trying to bring thing up.
Akujin's working on it. I still have a half a bag of popcorn here. It's fine.
You're eating a whole bag of popcorn by yourself?
Ma'am.
You're fat.
Wow.
Alright.
Fatty fat.
Click on the thing.
I'm sensing that there's
Let's go.
some like underlying tension here between you guys.
We all
Sorry.
hate
Oh,
each other.
fat shaming.
Are you just figuring it out? Oh my god. Is this who I think it is?
No.
Is this fucking Keemstar? And Augie?
You need to play that song with "That's What Life's Like Online," then they'll understand.
Mhm.
He doesn't realize what life's like online.
Alright, so you ready?
Hold on.
I was born ready, buddy.
Well, I guess not.
Now, if you
'cause
remember
there's hold
hold on. If you remember a few months ago, Augie lost his shit when he had just taken the show and re-uploaded it, and it got flagged down because we're not trying to get duplicated. You remember, he's very big against flagging then, for any reason. Go ahead.
Look, the whole term cancel culture is gay in and of itself. It's retarded. I mean, you know, cancel culture is not a new phenomenon. It's existed forever, even before the internet. I'm not against people making videos on JStation, people calling out JStation. I'm not even necessarily against people flagging JStation, although I wouldn't do it myself. If you want to flag JStation's videos down because you think they're just outrageous or whatever, which they are, go for it. You know, that there's a reason the flag button exists in the first place. It's so that you can call YouTube's attention and be like, hey, YouTube, you might want to check this content out. It's a little bit, you know, disrespectful or dangerous or something. Whatever you want to say. But Keemstar takes it a little more to the extreme here. Look, the whole term.
That just happened. That's the whole reason it's there, guys. Didn't you get it? Flagging is fine.
Well, yeah.
By the way, we're now looking at all of the mods that this guy has for his fucking Fallout.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. That happened.
Also, that didn't just
That didn't what?
like.
Can you
We
be,
heard it.
like,
Did
an
they hear
even worse
Oh,
producer?
everyone heard it, but
Okay. Yeah, it's Augie. And now all of a sudden Augie is like, well yeah, flagging, that's what the button on the website's for. What?
I mean, I guess.
Well,
Sure.
that's fine. When you weren't out there flipping out and trying to talk all kinds of shit about people. And that makes me wonder, what's made him change his stance on flagging? Because 5 minutes ago, it was a big fucking deal. He talked shit about Monday and Matt doing it. The only person pulled down by Monday Matt was me. And what's the problem with Monday Matt if that's what the feature's there for?
True.
What is the issue? What is his issue then? Just trying to get views. Say things to get views. I wonder what has changed his mind.
I'm not against flagging Augie 2020.
JStation. Keep in mind, JStation hasn't done anything to anybody. I'm talking about like fucking like on YouTube on his videos.
Right. He's just a content creator.
Yeah.
Yeah, because not sorry.
No, I was just gonna say he advocates people like going to go flag those videos.
I don't think that they're like fucking flag worthy to be honest. But I mean, if I don't know.
That's some fake shit.
Look, the whole term cancel culture is gay in and of itself. It's retarded. I mean, cancel culture is not a new phenomenon. It's existed forever, even before the internet. I'm not against people making videos on J-Station, people calling out J-Station. I'm not even necessarily against people flagging J-Station, although I wouldn't do it myself.
Let me just,
if you want to flag J-Station's videos down because you think they're just outrageous or whatever, which they are, go for it. There's a reason the flag button exists in the first place. It's so that you can call YouTube's attention and be like, hey, YouTube, you might want to check this content out. It's a little bit, disrespectful or dangerous or something. Whatever you want to, whatever you want to say. But GameStar takes it a little more to the extreme here.
The Australian to normal translation.
Yes.
This is why I should be producer.
Oh.
Playing videos ain't easy.
Is it hard, Akujin?
I don't know. It's pretty easy whenever I do it.
Oh. So what? I don't know. I've kind of thought about the clip. It doesn't surprise me at all because
in the TOS, that's a violation.
I don't know. It feels like this is par for the course now. They say things out of one side of the mouth, say something else out of the other side of the mouth. So, I don't know. What do others think?
What was it that he had said a couple months ago? Can I get a repeat of that?
Flagging's pretty much okay for no reason. Stealing content, no reason to do it. Mundane Matt, no excuse for flagging. All this shit.
Okay.
But now he's like, no, if you go flag J-Station, I get it. It's totally okay. That's what it's there for. It's almost like using a function of a website isn't something that should be a huge fucking deal. It's good popcorn.
What kind?
Shut up.
This is an important question.
Orville Redenbacher.
Delicious. But what flavor?
Yeah, that is a
Peanut
brand, Tonka.
Yeah, that's
How
what kind
much
of
butter?
Is it butter flavor? Is it white cheddar?
Yeah,
Is
Bitter
it
butter.
dill pickle?
What?
What?
Does
What?
that exist?
You have dill pickle popcorn?
Yeah, you
Don't
can get
pickle popcorn.
you can get seasoning for it and stuff. Make your own.
I really want that.
Fucking Canadians.
In the TOS, that's a violation. So if you want to get this guy...
One thing that's happened since all this is I know that we were flagged down off of 2 channels, so I wonder, is that something that made him change his mind about flagging? Augie's admitted multiple times I triggered the fuck out of him. And I think it's because of how bad of a time he had on the show. Nobody made him lie the way he did. So, Corinne said you're ethically flagruped. Man. All these people got this really fluid sense of what they can say and throw out about people. It's just really weird to me. Flagging is this horrible thing. But he puts out a video. I get it if you go flag this guy. I'm not going to do it, but if you go do it, I get it. That's what it's there for. Okay.
Function of a website and what?
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's there for.
You know, shit I've been saying for years.
Weird.
I have never flagged a video.
You're missing out, apparently.
I'm gonna flag this one.
I'm flagging this one.
Fuck you guys.
I don't know. What does Fowl say? What does Fowl think about it? Is he dead?
I'm trying to remember because I swear I've heard him say that before, and I just can't remember where. I
Well,
thought this was like an already.
whenever he stole content, like straight up just took something and re-uploaded it. It was a huge deal.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But he's telling people to go flag something for community guidelines. I don't know, man.
I guess he sees the difference between community guidelines and DMCA.
Community guidelines and DMCA.
Yeah, so you're telling me that Augie was like all on board with the mundane Matt like train. Is that is that
Andy was flipping out a few months ago because we flagged him for stealing the show.
It's not like
you wouldn't happen to have a clip of that. Not that you wouldn't happen to have a clip of him saying that because it's probably like whenever I do these types of things, I like to display like.
Well, I remember he was bitching about it on Twitter. I just remember it because it was a thing that he was going at me about. And I was like, dude, you re-uploaded the show.
He did a whole show over it.
Yeah.
I think he might have done two.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know.
He was not a happy camper.
But now flagging's cool. Community guidelines flagging, not DMCA when you steal.
He's
like
okay
a minute ago, stealing was okay. All this, no flagging. That was the thing. Now flagging is cool. It's what it's there for.
He's okay with stealing. I never got any flags for Fuji RFC. Those 2 episodes I uploaded.
Wait until it lets him know that it's been duplicated over there.
I think it's been a minute. Probably
It depends on how many views it gets, I think.
Maybe if the content's monetized, that'll help too. My channel isn't monetized.
We are being prompted to look in the locker.
Prompted.
Oh.
I suggest you look, Tonka.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
What is the giggling about? What is the laugh about? What's going on here?
Alright, put it on screen. It says better than we could have ever thought.
Oh dear.
Projection.
Now, could we put this on screen and play the audio from that clip?
Yes.
Are we gonna play it for the news team as well?
Yeah.
For that live in-house commentary.
There you go. Now, this is the tweet. And here comes some audio. I think it's going to contradict that.
Look, the whole term cancel culture is gay in and of itself. It's
Silly
retarded.
Dorothy.
I mean, you know, cancel culture is not a new phenomenon. It's existed forever, even before the internet. I'm not against people making videos on JStation, people calling out JStation. I'm not even necessarily against people flagging JStation, although I wouldn't do it myself. If you want to flag JStation's videos down because you think they're just outrageous or whatever, which they are, go for it. You know that there's a reason the flag button exists in the first place. It's so that you can call YouTube's attention and be like, hey, YouTube, you might want to check this content out. It's a little bit, you know, disrespectful or dangerous or something.
By the way,
whatever you want
to
whatever you want to say. But GameStar takes it a little more to the extreme here. As in the TOS, that's a violation. So if you want to get this guy
As long as the audience heard it.
They heard it.
Good.
I think they heard the whole thing.
They heard the whole thing.
Hmm?
It's weird. I'm having a problem with my OBS at the moment. It won't display the VLC media player, but it'll let them hear the audio. I don't know why.
This is another reason why I should produce.
You have to do game capture for VLC.
It is game capture.
Then I'll not tell you.
Oh, you might
I'm just saying.
use your integrated graphics and not your graphics card graphics.
Tech support. This is the thing that I'm kind of throwing out here with this though. This is kind of a fluid thing. The guy said he's not against cancel. Oh, it's not cancel culture. Blah 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 blah. You're talking about sending people over this. I'm not mad if you do it to this person who I don't like. But bet your ass that somebody who it would be beneficial to stick up for it happens to. He will do it.
Mm-hmm.
Can't believe somebody flagged somebody. I disavow. You're talking about how if he catches any of his subs flagging and he knows who it is, they're getting chewed out and yelled at live on the show.
Live, guys.
Live.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright. Try this one more time. I got it.
in the TOS, that's a violation. So if you want to get this guy banned, why not go after things like this? Don't do this protect the children narrative, because that's simply, what, protect them from what? Dangerous content that they shouldn't be watching? That's the parent's job. The parent's job is to look at what their kids are consuming and posting online. When I was younger, my parents looked at every video I posted and I had to approve of it before I posted to the internet. They also disabled my comment section so I couldn't talk to strangers online. When I first opened my Twitter account, they used to read every tweet I would send out before I posted it. You might think that this is helicopter parenting or parents being, you know, Nazi parents or whatever and going a little too overboard with the enforcement, but it is necessary that me, when I was younger, have this type of parenting so that I don't get involved in watching videos like J-Station and then thinking, hey, it's a good idea to make videos celebrating dead celebrities and using their death as ammunition for my YouTube channel. It's the parent's job to look at... Look, the whole term cancel culture is gay in an...
I did it, Reddit.
He did it!
He's so weird. Yeah, reporting. That's what the button's there for, guys. That's what it's there for. Don't worry about it.
Well, only if it's the type of reporting that he agrees with.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Isn't it funny that he turned 18 like a few months ago, but he talks about when he was a kid? Does anyone else find that
He does that a lot.
amusing?
When I was a kid.
When I was younger, when I was a kid, when I was
back in
younger,
my
when I was a
day.
kid. That
You know, 2 weeks ago?
yeah, like a few months ago.
Back in my day.
Back in my day of fucking 2 years ago. When
When I
I
was a
couldn't
kid last
legally...
year.
Yeah.
Jesus. But yeah. Apparently we have very fluid ethics here.
Not a big...
That's fine. He's a dumb kid. He's still a dumb kid. As long as he doesn't bitch about me calling him a dumb kid, it's whatever.
How much can you really learn when you live inside a closet all day?
And we're homeschooled. That's the new thing about him. Apparently, he was homeschooled.
Oh, so did they just lock him in the closet?
Yeah, he's been in there a while. Anyone surprised?
No.
He was a homeschooled Catholic. And he hates Satan. And that's why I heard that he really hates that devil gimmick thing where I talk about being the internet devil. It really bothers him. I didn't know that. But I got word of that from somebody around him. My bad. But, I just what makes me think there's probably an issue here. For him to change his stance so drastically, it makes me think he's probably started flagging people.
Well, yeah, probably could be.
I'm not necessarily on board with that idea. I think it's probably that. What is it? He's like he's trying to go in against the whole like Keemstar thing, and he's trying to like I think what is it? Tommy C's going after is trying to like get on this whole like don't ban J Station thing. I think he's what is it? I think he's probably on the same page. I just think he's trying to like temper the response he get, and I think a lot of people are worried they're going to get like a massive backlash.
No. Okay, so I will run that through the bullshit English translator here. Okay. What you're saying is he will change what he acts like he believes in, depending on the situation and how advantageously he can flip it, right? No?
Well, that I know.
Yeah, sure. I mean, yeah, you could phrase it like that if you wanted to. Yeah.
Well, it seems like that's the case. Am I wrong?
I don't think you're wrong, no.
It reminds
that's a bit dishonest, isn't it? You think that's dishonest, leader?
I don't think it's dishonest, no.
How is it not dishonest to say two different things?
I thought when you were talking about yourself for a moment there. Yeah, sure. Like, yeah, I think that what he was saying was it's probably like it is a bit dishonest to like.
You think what they're saying and doing is a bit dishonest?
Well, maybe not dishonest, but it's like it's flip flopping. That's what it is. Yeah, flip flopping.
Your opinion is for sale. What you say is for sale. Your word means nothing.
Don't they call that a whore?
Okay, right. I'm not sure. Like, I would say their opinion is for sale, but what I would say is that it's definitely like flip flopping. It's like
well, that's what flip flopping is. You flip flop when you can get more of an advantage depending on what side you are. So to me, I
agree with that. Yeah, I agree with that.
Your opinion's for sale depending on what you can gain from things.
All right. Well, yeah, sure. I guess I've always thought of like if your opinion's for sale, it's like oh wow, you gonna donate $50 to my Patreon, buddy? Oh, that rap is just gone. You know what I mean?
I get what you mean.
Well, see, the thing is, with the ad revenue and the clicks, the money, it's
there you go.
It doesn't come off like that, but it still works the same.
How are you going to drive people to your Patreon if none of them are there, bud? You know what I mean?
Yeah. I would say this, though. I mean, I don't think there's many people on YouTube who would...
Have you been on YouTube? Because I'm going to stop you right there. There is many, many people on YouTube that would do that exact same thing.
You haven't even heard what I was about to say. What I'm going to say is I don't think there's many people that would like throw their fan base to the fucking to the wind. Just just for principles. I don't think there's too many of them out there.
I tell my fan base to shut up anytime if I think they're full of shit.
You would be an exception, Tonka.
I don't think it should be that way. I don't think it should be an exception. I don't think people should be quite so quick to bow to numbers so much anywhere. Never mind YouTube. What are they going to do? Not like you?
I think a lot of it is like, I think a lot of people are like bowing to Keemstar. I think that's what a lot of this is.
Keemstar gets a lot of interactions on his tweets. Nick strategically tweets that way. He wants to try to get a lot of interaction on his tweets. He tries to matter. That's his thing.
Yeah, sure. I follow what you're saying with that, right? But what I'm trying to say is that I think that a lot of I feel as with this whole Keemstar drama where he's like trying to cancel Jazz Station. I feel like the community's response to this is sort of like, in a way, it's sort of like kowtowing to Keemstar. I think that everyone's like taking the knee, holding water, as you would say. That, you know, hopefully they'll get shouted out later on.
Well, if Augie is for flagging him, what is so different between Augie and Keem other than Keem just says, fuck it, flag it?
That's a good question.
Ethical flagging.
That's what I'm asking. Like, what is... They obviously don't care about the principle of the matter. It's about bitching about big names. It has nothing to do with anything real, leader. That's my issue. That makes sense. I mean, you think I'm being fair?
I think you're being fair. It was kind of like I've kind of gotten lost. If that makes sense.
Well, I don't know, man. Like I'm just fucking around eating popcorn while I go this.
Man, I was gonna say this earlier, right? But that's fucked up. You eating popcorn, dog. You could get a fucking heart attack from that, man.
Oh,
that shit is fuck.
Don't take it away from me. I love the popcorn. But
have you checked the saturated fats on that thing, buddy? Oh, good guy.
Fucking, you'll see them out there. They're talking about how certain people look at certain videos and people being taken seriously and shit. These people put themselves out there like they're news sources. I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, I feel like
they pretend to be news people. They're full of shit, dopey fucking kids who are doing nothing but clout chasing. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all that's happening.
I've heard I'm not sure who, but I've heard people going around saying that, you know, they want to act like a journalist in some of these parts, and I'm just like, what are you doing? You're live.
Clown nose on, clown nose off. As soon as you get caught, you take the clown. Oh, what? It's like right now, there was another thing that somebody showed me. Nick was so mad that Keemstar wouldn't just answer his question and kept trying to just dunk on him. He's just laughing at him. Why won't you answer my question? I don't know, Nick. Why wouldn't you answer questions when you were over here? He looks down on you. Like you try to look down on everybody who doesn't have a million fucking subs that you can leech off of. You tubby scumfuck you. You're just a gelatinous gigolo of a fucking journalist. Triple J there. Alliteration. I think I should have said gigolo, but I said juggalo. It'll be fun. He might be a juggalo too. He might like ICP. Either way.
No idea.
I never ask. I don't want to know if somebody's a juggalo. I don't want to have the conversation. Go over there. Oh. Oh, you have been strangely quiet. for the topic to be what it is.
I'm just trying to look through this, and I swear there's something that I'm gonna find later on that I swear I pointed out the exact same thing ages ago, and I can't find it now.
What, has he been trying to get people flagged before?
Just him saying it was okay, I thought, before. And maybe that didn't happen. Maybe I just imagined.
Well, even if it didn't, 5 minutes ago he said that's what it's there for. So we have that now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty weird.
No need for the other, really. It is, isn't it?
He does have like 2 streams on you talking about you being a flagger, so.
Mhm.
You know, he's they've been pushing the Susie Lou thing for 2 years now because of that.
Because nobody else cares.
And in fact, like, all that had to do with was like him actually re-uploading your stream without permission. It wasn't even like
wasn't even a community strike or anything.
It wasn't like a criticism or anything like that. Like, oh, they criticized me on flagging. It's nothing even like that. It was like
it was his. He had dumb fucking fans coming over here like, "I'll pay you money to take the strike off." Like, what?
Tommy has done that to what's his name? The Stink Engine.
What?
Thomas Steak.
I can't remember his name. Thomas Ellington.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's done that to him, but it wasn't a big deal when that happened.
No, they want to paint people as flaggers and act like that's this horrible, fucked up thing. Nobody flagged Augie for community anything. He stole and re-uploaded a string. No commentary, just re-uploaded it. You know, like Boblax does all the time. Boblax just takes shit and re-uploads it. I don't know. There's got to be other people who notice it. But
yeah, I mean, I don't have like that a ton of problem with people uploading shit just because I think it, I don't know, it only kind of ends up being a commercial for the show that they upload.
It's not whether or not I got a problem with it. It's not whether or not you got a problem with it. YouTube doesn't like it.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Well, probably more likely YouTube's lawyers don't like it.
Very likely. The only people who are allowed to upload clips that aren't going to end up getting duplicated is pretty much Joe Rogan. By the way, Pugnant asses and elbows out of the chat as soon as this shit started happening where Augie looked like a fucking idiot. And that's for the best, because I don't think he's going to have a defense for him on this one.
I'm sure you'll find one.
You think he'll find one?
Life always finds a way.
He's probably off looking for the dot still.
Fucking annoying. It's like everybody they just ignore this shit. Flagging's bad except for, you know, when we decide it's not. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, that's a function of the website. And if you condition your audience to this, oh well, flagging is terrible if who I don't like does it. But when I do it, it's a function of the website. You have this very I'm special mentality going on. Shit's dangerous.
Are you a special boy there, Tonka?
Not really, no.
Okay.
The thing that Augie said the other day is kind of what I've said since the beginning. It's a function of the website. People are going to flag you. I don't know. What do you think about flagging, Leader?
I guess the only problem I would have with someone flagging is if it's like done to like. I don't necessarily agree when people like maliciously use the flagging system to silence legitimate criticism of someone. Outside of that, it's a function of the website. That's how I would put this.
Hmm.
I mean, so like if for example, if Tonka was to put a video up saying, Lead3r's a dumb dog, he look at his hypocrisy, and I was to be like, man, that's fucked up. This guy's harassing me. Look at this. He just threatened my life. Did you hear it, chat? He said Lead3r's he said that Lead3r's gonna get himself killed. That's a death threat right there. Holy shit, dude. Help mods. Fucking I'd probably have a problem with something like that. Outside of that, it's pretty standard function website.
Alright. So nothing particularly wrong with flagging unless you're doing it and you know you're abusing it.
Yeah, pretty much.
The problem with the flagging system is that there is room for abuse. That's why we're on the particular channel that we're on. It's not because we've actually violated any sort of guidelines or anything. I don't think we've done anything really wrong to be where we are now.
That's more the problem of it, is it ends up becoming more of who controls the hate mob than it does like who's doing something right or wrong.
Yeah, I guess there's like another sort of like caveat to that now that I'm thinking about this. I probably don't like it if, Keemstar's just going to be like, oh, that's fucked up. This Tonka guy, he said mean things about me on the internet. I think that's harassment. Yo, everyone go flag Tonka. That I probably wouldn't agree with as well.
Andy used to do that on his channel all the time.
There are some things I don't agree with and I don't think should be on YouTube. This is just personal opinion. I mean, like, threats of violence, encouraging violence, legitimate stuff like that, calls to action, straight out pornography, I don't think belong on YouTube.
Dude, fuck, man. What's wrong with pornography on YouTube, dog?
Because there are other places for pornography that do their best to make sure that there are no children that have access.
I don't know. I think it's all legality, if you ask me. I think, if you can get to YouTube, chances are you can get to, like, not that I'm, like, YouTube has to do this. I guess I'm, like, making a serious argument now. So YouTube has to do this. But, I mean, looking at it from, like, an outside view, I guess, like, I think that if a child can get into YouTube, chances are they can get onto almost all of the pornography sites on the website. Unless you live in, like, England or some shit.
Look, you don't put a kid's playground in a bar. Alright. You don't go
next to
you
a
don't
bar?
go to Pornhub.
How about next to a bar?
You don't go to Pornhub and find cartoon content, kids content.
What about the next?
You keep that stuff separate.
What about the next building onto? What about a lovely what about a club with the smoking and drinking, and throw that right next to a kid's house? How about that?
Yeah, but there is a separation.
Well, what's the separation? When the kids come to school, they'll still see like the drunk people like walking out out of the club. There's not really much separation there.
You get what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, but you get what I'm saying, right? I don't know, man. I get what you're saying. You're good.
I think it should basically follow the principles of the law.
Yeah,
if it's illegal to do in real life, then it should be illegal to put online.
Is it illegal to have sex?
No.
But how does that relate to what we were just saying, though?
And J Station is going to fight Kavos.
Nice.
Fantastic.
It's about time that happened. Why is that happening?
Because that's what everyone does now. Everybody fights
Uh-huh.
IRL even though they don't know that's gay.
No, the only corner of the internet that doesn't like it was over here because Andy was going to get his fucking ass killed. You've never seen a group of people so happy a fight didn't happen.
Hey, what's happening with Andy these days, Tonka? So
No, I don't know.
Making documentaries.
he's still streaming?
Good God, no.
Huh.
He streamed and he went from hundreds of people to 100 people to 40 people. And he stopped streaming.
It's
That's
weird.
fucked up.
You know, he uploaded this thing the other day. It was a video on Norm Macdonald. I could have sworn I'd seen it somewhere before.
Wait, that was the thing. I had asked Fowl about that. Fowl, did you look into that?
I did, and I tried to get other people to watch it to get their opinion on it. And
Well,
nobody
what do you
did,
think?
So
You do realize that you were asking people to watch Andy Con,
yeah,
so it's nothing personal.
It's
mean-
nothing personal, he said.
I mean, yeah, I was trying to get some other opinions on it. There's
I'm
some things
fine
that
with going off your opinion.
there's definitely things that are similar about their videos, and there's things that are different. Yeah, so I'm obviously they're done in the same style. I'll put it that way. Like they have the same exact music playing in the background
Don't be
and
back, guys.
same subject.
Okay.
And
By the way, what happened is J Station challenged Keem. Keem declined, so Cabo stepped in. The only person that Keemstar ever agreed to fight was Wings of Redemption, a man who can barely move. He will fight someone who is practically immobile, but he will not fight anyone else. Hallelujah. J Station tried to fight him. He said no, so now it's going to be Cabos versus J Station. In a battle that I'm sure someone asked for. Somebody wanted it, I guess.
I didn't know that they interacted. That was the only thing I was wondering about. Like, this is just news to me. Maybe I don't pay that much attention to that side of the internet, though.
I don't know or care about any of these people.
I don't know. It's weird how all of a sudden everybody else is doing fights and they're being smart and doing the fucking thing. And it's fucking foolish.
Oh yeah, that didn't escape me. That a year ago it was cringe. Now everyone's doing it.
Hmm.
I guess it's finally coming to its own. Now that nobody has to fight you.
Jesus.
Wait, Mig's review said Andy deleted his videos again? But somebody just put a screenshot up of the 2 videos that he's done because he's moved into the comedic documentary genre.
It's an attempt, yeah. I heard that he deleted all of his JF videos, Warpath stuff, got rid, like he's just getting rid of everything.
Well, yeah, he's trying to rebrand from his rebranding.
He just rebranded.
Yeah, but that brand, that rebrand didn't stick. He'll find something. He'll continue rebranding until he gets bored.
He's a weird motherfucker, dude. Just a weird motherfucker.
He's
think
persistent,
he's-
I'll give him that.
I say, not really. He went
Yeah.
away for a year. He's been back for like 3 months, and he just keeps changing his mind.
Yeah, but he's not giving
Flips
up on
on
this
everything.
YouTube thing. I mean, he keeps
The
falling off
YouTube
wa-
thing he's not giving up on, but I think that has a lot to do with everybody being like, dude, you've got all these subs. Do something with them. Let's rebrand a million times. Hopefully it will stick. I think the main thing that's happened is they're all telling him, look, if Kraut can come back, you can come back.
Oh.
That's what's happening in his circles.
Hmm.
So that's why he's just trying really hard to come back.
I think they're different situations and different people.
It is
Crowd-
different situations.
different situations and different people. Crowd actually had good content. He was actually doing shit that was worth watching before, and then he got smeared with some bullshit.
Yeah. And he sat there and kept doing live streams to milk everything he could dry because he didn't want to do what people liked him doing. He saw me doing my show and was like, okay, no more videos. I'm going to do this. All right. You do that.
My dudes, my fellows.
Yes? Oh, Jesus. Somebody. Never mind. There's a post thing. Apparently. Andy
Oh my God.
has been asked, hey, Andy, how are you going to get back on top of YouTube again? I can't believe he tweeted that. It says, some Pokemon.
What did he tweet? He's like, is he asking everyone how he's gonna get back on top of YouTube?
Yes, this was days ago, and it has 11 likes.
Dude, he's getting some engagement there, Doc. That's like
I'm not
People
even
know
on
that.
Twitter, and more than 11 people mention me every day. What is wrong with him?
I got something. Akujin.
Hang on a minute.
This is bad.
We've just evolved to grunting sounds. What the fuck?
I'm just disappointed. I had something good for Akujin.
You're
Had something
disappointed.
fantastic.
Tell me about it.
Dis-
Fucking, I brought up the
No.
browser thing and it's fucking not displaying.
I'm gonna vote for Blossom for producer.
I'm gonna vote.
I like this guy.
I'm gonna vote
What?
with Blossom to kick you.
What? No, I don't think that way anymore.
She changed her
Yeah.
mind.
You're not allowed to change your mind.
You're not the boss of me.
You're not Steven Crowder.
He's never changed his mind on anything. Thinks bragging about being stubborn and not listening to other opinions is something to
I don't
A
watch
virtue.
enough of Steven Crowder to know.
look at me. I'm closed-minded. You based my career off.
Crowder.
Like, okay, should I come talk to you because you're closed-minded? No,
Wow.
no thanks.
You wanna
no thanks.
You want to see another hot take?
Another hot take.
Yeah.
I don't like where he's going with this.
I'm scared.
I'm holding on to my Tushi right now.
Oh. That's fucking cringy. I made the cringe face.
You're fucking cringy.
No,
Hmm.
are you fucking kidding me?
Oh.
He never fucking fought. What a fucking fuck. Fuck.
Well,
Fuck.
as you can see, he got a whopping 17 likes under something with 4.4K.
And 3 retweets.
Honestly,
3 weeks. Oh.
Did Nick actually at Keemstar for that?
I actually think this is a good idea. I reckon, Warski and Denji should go and fight each other.
He's not gonna fight anybody. All of these people let him get out of a fight.
No, that's beside the point. I think that it would be wildly entertaining to see, Andy Warski's nose get like fucked up.
People are talking about still being blocked by him.
I need to find the video. I swear to God, he lost a fight to a goose.
He's lost lots of fights. I think like Ralph yelled at him and he went to the ground screaming for him to stay back or something.
Yeah, that's when he said, "Leave me alone!
Yeah.
Leave me alone!"
No, that's pretty sure that's when he started shouting, "Stand your ground! Stand your ground! Stand your ground!"
No, that was
Before
when
his
they were going to
friend
kill
walked
somebody in the street. There was one point in the hotel room where Ralph yelled at him and Andy began to cry.
Yeah, that involved like a hamburger in the trash or something, right? I don't remember how that worked. Maybe he was trying to
So
steal
you're-
Ralph's trash burger. I don't know.
And you're telling me that in this confrontation, Andy didn't get his friend to like pull a gun on Ralph and start yelling, "Stand your ground," while like aggressively approaching someone?
He said, "Stay back. We got to get this right."
Okay, so now nobody says anything. Everybody just all went silent at the same time.
I've never been silent in my life. Not once.
I'm still here.
And what
I'm
about
just
now?
Also, howdy, folks.
You can't
You're
do
only a
that.
little bit late.
Yeah, but I had to get it in there. I feel like I'm letting people down if I don't say it.
It's starting to throw
Is
me
it?
off now.
Here's
Can I
what's
just-
weird to
He
me.
ends the show every day and says howdy to everyone.
Here's what's interesting to me. But Akujin, kill your stupid fucking graphics. If he is now cool with Andy, I wonder if he now doesn't think that Andy Snapchatted an underage girl, because Nick's the one who made a video about how Andy was Snapchatting an underage girl. It wasn't me who made that video, it was Nick who made that video. If that's the thing, why is he now cool with somebody who he thinks was Snapchatting with an underage girl in his 30s?
I said that on Twitter the other day. He said like the people he didn't like, he likes now.
Well, I know that he said that. What I'm interested in is why.
Because if you're
Is
a snake
somebody
and you
all of a sudden not bad? Is it now okay to Snapchat underage girls as long as it's somebody who you like?
Yeah, that's how the narrative seems to spin.
See, because I saw one of his other takes was, it was on the whole Onision and Keemstar talking thing. He's saying J Station bad, Keemstar good. Well, Nick, talking to somebody who has openly posted revenge porn, who has had a child porn folder on his live stream and opened it up. You made a video about how he was Snapchatting underage girls. You don't have to go with hearsay and hope to God somebody can dig up evidence of it like you do with Onision. This is something that you've seen. So I'm curious. How are you any different in what you're talking about here? Why is it bad for Keemstar to say all this, and hear Onision out when you're chummy with Andy Warski, who was Snapchatting an underage girl, who has had child porn, and explained that he has it on his stream, showed it to other people on his stream, and
Well,
did it live.
You're also not even taking into account that his friends definitely promoted it. One was behind the scenes working on that whole thing too. So I don't know how much involvement he had with Andy, but
Well, I know that he made a video about how Andy was Snapchatting an underage girl.
no, I'm talking about Bo Blacks.
Well, I know you're talking about Bo Black. So I know Bo Black's he was involved in whatever with the CP4. Okay, fine. Set that over on the side. Nick made a video about how Andy was Snapchatting an underage girl. So what's the difference between Keem and Nick right now? If he's throwing all that shit at fucking Keem, what is the difference in what he's doing? It's just something to bitch at somebody with a bigger number than you about.
Yep.
He's doing the same thing right now. He has no issue with it. Like, I'm assuming the hill he's jumping on is, oh, J Station's bad, but Onision's good. The thing there is, well, this is a guy who's a predator. He's going with all that shit. Okay. What's the difference between you and Andy? We got the same thing going on. What's the issue? For some reason, these people have given Andy Worski such a weird pass to do so much shit that nobody else
Yeah, it's
wouldn't
weird.
get
I
fucking
don't.
killed over. People would
Yeah.
get so much shit over any one thing that Andy's done. Most people would fucking, that'd be it.
Nobody.
But he did it all.
I think there was way more evidence for the Andy stuff than what anything has been presented against Onision.
Yes, there is evidence.
I mean,
If there were any
actual
evidence on the Onision thing, then we would have seen it by now.
Hey guys, I gotta run. I'll catch you later.
All right. Seriously.
I,
Catch you later.
If there were any evidence out there about that shit, we would have seen it by now. Okay?
it would be everywhere.
If some Onision evidence comes out, we're gonna see it. I promise. With Andy, yeah, that shit's out there.
Yeah, there was
Nobody
the shit
looks.
that he did on live streams, and then there was records of conversations. Actual evidence.
Andy got rid of the Onision videos because the fans were probably giving him shit. I think they were going at him for trying to catch easy views because that's what he was doing. He's trying to find an easy thing to jump on, and right now he's like, okay, I'll talk about comedians. That'll be his thing though, because Andy knows about comedy.
Yeah,
And he
he did
doesn't know
stand
about
up 3 times.
3 times at open mics. Open fucking mics. Whew, it's fucking rough. That's the thing that gets me about all this, is how they will pull this shit about, oh, it's so fucked up that this guy's doing this. What, that thing that you and the people around you did 5 minutes ago? Now it's really fucked up? Why? So that you can make a video, so that you can talk about it, so that you can try and get some clicks off of it? Oh, I guess that's fucked up. I guess that's really fucked up. I don't know. It's so cheap. It feels like there's got to be something more to somebody's life out there where they're not just whatever the fuck this is. This shit seems lame. It seems dumb. It seems cheap. You don't have to agree with me, but I'm going to say it. Their fan base seems dumb.
Yeah. Like I think that Andy definitely got a lot of repercussion for what he did, but it seems that like people don't disavow him as easily as they would these other characters, like the ones we were talking about, like J Station and Onision and all that stuff. Like with Onision, like a lot of the stuff that he's being accused of is kind of going on mostly behind closed doors, so we can't really know if it happened or not. But a lot of us saw the fucking live stream that Andy did with was it Ethan? And they were both like looking at the fucking folder. Like
Yes.
what?
Yeah. Like,
We've
pretty
literally
sure I've
witnessed
still got that
that.
stream saved somewhere.
Right. Yeah, so that's the thing that happened. And then people are still trying to get Andy like back on his feet or whatever to like return to YouTube.
Well, he
Why are
completely got a
people
pass
trying to
on
help him?
all that shit.
You know, why would anyone try to help somebody who tried to chat up underage girls? Who the fuck?
Yeah, I don't get that.
Yeah, Yeah, he didn't just get a
Oh.
pass, he's getting props.
Why would anybody look at that and be like, you know what, that's a desirable property that I want to have something to do with?
This guy
Who?
needs a leg up.
What is that?
Who's over there? Why are they doing that?
Krent said rehabilitation for head pats. Head pat rehab. Braga said Andy claims to be a stand-up comedian, yet has only ever done 3 shows at open mic nights. And here I am. Been booked for various shows around my area and did stand-up for almost a year.
You did stand up?
Braga did stand-up.
Oh, Brockus did stand up.
Yeah, I didn't do stand-up.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're not funny enough for that.
Obviously.
God damn.
No, I'm not a very funny guy.
Yeah, he never says anything funny at all or amusing. He's very uncharismatic.
All he ever does is laugh at things awesome.
Fucking Jesus Christ. It's true.
What's true?
You know, with Tonka in your audience, Blossom, you could have a successful stand-up career. You know you're
Yeah,
killing.
couldn't I? I just have to make sure Tonka went to every single one of my shows.
Could you have your show at a fair?
Yeah, no.
Wow.
Do they normally have stand-up comedy at a fair? I don't think that's...
Is that a thing?
Maybe, I don't know.
I
Not
think
any
you should do
Stand-up
it.
fair?
Not any that I've been to.
They don't have
Well,
corn
there's
dogs.
nothing at your fairs anyway, so.
You should go to more stand-up fairs.
Stand-up fairs.
Oh, that's terrible.
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 Alright.
So, looking out into the void, I'm going to assume that someone's going to do something else really hypocritical in the soon. Something really fucked up outside the fucking realm, kind of hypocritical in the soon. I just feel it. I just feel it. Things are getting desperate right now because you have guys like Jay Station that are saying, fuck it, I'm going to go fight that guy. And then you got the fucking Keem talking to Onision thing. So this is a lot of these pretend news channels getting their kneecaps knocked out from under them because now they can't just speculate on shit. It's going to happen. So,
And there's the whole Tommy calling the kid a pedophile.
is that still a thing?
Well, it still happened.
Oh yeah, it still happened, but I didn't know if they were still flipping out about it. Are they still flipping out about it?
Somebody questioned him on a stream the other day about it, and he stood by the.
How'd that go?
Well, he just, pretty much did the same things that he said before.
Double down.
Yep.
You say he doubled down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing really new happened with that.
So yeah, there's
Getting-
a lot of hypocrisy.
Getting
floating
furious at
around
kids
the
is
moment.
always a good plan. Yeah, a good little bit of hypocrisy there. How long is it? I'm probably done. Let me check. Alright, 2 hours and some change. More or less legal. Alright, I'm going to go get something, and when I get back, we'll end. Try to get shit in if you haven't got it in already. And you'll have that.
Yes, sir.
Oh, hold on a second. Somebody said that Tipster gets more crap than he deserves. Who the fuck said that?
Somebody with weeb in their name. Enough said.
Jesus. Apparently, yeah, Tommy put out a tweet on lay off a tipster. Okay. Well,
Does he
Jesus.
really?
Somebody apparently in the chat was saying that Andy was doing okay. I don't know if he's doing okay. He lost another 1,000 subscribers yesterday.
He
So-
put out a video. Somebody will watch that eventually.
So he puts out videos, loses 1,000 subscribers.
He'd be alright. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about that dog either.
Apparently, someone is pissed off at him for his video being half-hearted or half-stepping when he said he wasn't going to half-step anymore. Jesus Christ. Man. Yeah. I'll be back in a sec.
Well, we can't really talk about that.
Something that was just brought to my attention, though. Tips to getting more crap. Don't trust the delusional.
What is Tipster doing? Okay.
What are you guys doing later? Streaming or anything, Blossom? Vamp.
She's dead.
Yeah, I'll be streaming later probably.
You are playing Iceborne.
Yeah.
Fowl, I imagine you'll be doing something later, whatever it is that you do.
Yeah,
What do you do?
I don't know.
Good deal.
He
about you,
doesn't
Alex?
know.
Sometimes I watch videos so I know we're talking about, but
I'm trying to get my finish in, motherfucker. Damn.
Can't finish?
No, I can't. No, I'm just fucking around. I'm fucking
Sounds
with
gross.
Fowl.
Done it.
Maybe
No,
you
I'm
should
not.
see a
I'm
doctor about
actually
that.
not doing anything later because I don't have a life. So
Hear that, ladies? He's available for later.
that's right. Just hit me up. I don't do anything. I'm a handsome beast. Have you seen me? Don't you want some of this?
That's hell of an angle.
Hell
That's the angle
yeah.
you're going with?
That's exactly what I'm going with.
Okay.
Just look at this. Look at all this that you're missing. This could be yours.
Chat champion. Got a
That's
belt.
right.
This
Got a belt.
could be yours.
I can do a fireman's carry. Not on the first try, but I can get it up.
You can get it up.
Yeah.
I can get it up.
This is getting worse.
And then get the finish
every
in.
single word is more painful than the last.
It's
I can
crazy.
get it up and I can spin it around. There's a punch at the end too. It'll hurt a little. Don't worry about it.
A little stiff. Oh, you're saying it's terrible. Fucking terrible in its own special way. Okay. I don't know what they're doing.
We just
I
went over there.
assume. Yeah, I heard some of it, but like apparently, the fucking boy's going to go play or watch some videos. I don't know if he's gonna do that with anybody else. I don't know. But
We're not
Vamp's
invited.
doing
He likes
Vamp's
his
doing her
quiet
Monster
time.
Hunter shit.
Mhm.
So, you should just go do that now.
I'm waiting
I'm
on
gonna
dinner.
stream too.
Yep.
Dinner's for commies.
I
I
got
like
Iceborne.
eating. Yep, she got Iceborne. She can play with me now.
I'm gonna stream that.
Awesome.
So-
Yeah,
got
she-
Iceborne and she's going to stream it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Alex
She
is
can play
going to
with
be
me
getting
now.
it up later, and Blossom is going to be playing with Vamp on Twitch.
Yeah.
Don't miss
Listen.
out.
Be there or be square.
Pretty much.
That sounds gross.
You didn't have to say that.
That sounds gross.
Bye.
Drop!